Alright, well, here we are. Welcome back to the new account experience. This is episode 3 when we last left off. We died in our first attempt, but we came back pretty solid. We're sitting at a maxed uncommon reptile, and we're aiming to complete this episode by being fully prepared to not only fuse to a second rare, or a first rare, but to also complete 2 more uncommon pets to make a rare. That way, when we start Priest, we're pretty good on preparing to hit Legendary. Otherwise than that, we got our first Exalt, a Mana Exalt, and we're going to try and keep that train running, and then hopefully we'll crack around 10k this episode, assuming we don't die. We have a lot of health, though. Like, a lot. We are sitting at nearly 900 just based off of passive equipment. Our pet's solid. We have a source stone. We have a lot of healing ability. We're able to keep ourselves alive more than any other character I've ever had at this stage. A lot of the times wizard, because you don't have a good pet, wizard ends up being very weak and we die fast. But we have a lot of survivability. We have a lot of really strong momentum, and we just kind of keep it together. This episode will definitely take us through the end of the season. There's only 2 days left, but I'm going to probably spend a lot of time here plugging away at this and seeing what we can get started. Oh, hello. Wait. That gets us a rare pet. Wait. Right? It's 1750 to fuse? Sweet. Okay, so once we get the next account level, we get a rare pet. Holy shit, nice. Wow, rare pet on wizard is insane. Okay, well, my wireless went out, and it kicked us in the party, and the party's full. So, let's go do something else. That kind of sucks. It's kind of really in that. I think that we missed an 03. Maybe not. Okay, there's 20 people here, 99%. I don't think I care. I'm gonna make a couple little storage characters just because we're kind of running low on space here, and you know, why not? Just gonna take literally everything out of here, and yeah, this is another thing that we can take advantage of. We're not using any of our other characters, so these make for pretty good vault spaces. I'm gonna leave one account open just for grins. Hey, blueprint. Sweet. Turncoat. Whatever. Yeah, 500. We're at the point now I don't feel like 500 is enough to, I don't feel like 500 is enough to warrant, keeping. I feel fine with feeding 500 items. Man, if we get the account level, I'm really excited that we're getting a rare pet on fucking wizard. That's crazy. Ah, not even good feed power. Honestly, hang on, the mana's kind of nice. Whatever, that's fine. Damn, that's our first. Is that our first red bag from 03? Do we get 1 and 2 exalts? Let's look. 1. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that sucks. Anything here that would have been seen as cool? I mean, besides just getting the item at all? Okay, sweet. Okay, we have a lot of void marks now. Oh, notice that we hit account level 43. Let's do this. And wait, did we already get it? Oh, okay, cool. All right, let's not fuck this up. Ooh, there is a Steamworks head count in pub halls. Maybe we'll take a brief break from what we're doing now. Okay, heal, magic heal, fuse. All right, let's see if this fucks up. That's fine because we only need the first ability maxed. Cool. All right. There we go. Ugly ass skin. That's chill. Okay. Sweet. Rare pet. Wow. That's awesome. And then, yeah, the rest of our fame will just go towards feeding whatever high feed power items we have. And we'll get that started. Nice. Nice. Okay. Apparently this is a 7 chain. And there is a Steamworks event apparently. Cool. I don't really know if I'm going to pop loot boost for this. I don't technically need anything from this dungeon. I have a lot of doubts that we're going to get a limb as much as we talked about it in an earlier episode. I have doubts about that, obviously, but I think just for shits and giggles I will. But even without the exalted banner, this does set us a pretty decent way towards our Steamworks Exalt, and if we're doing 7 keys and we get really lucky, we could actually come out of this with 2 Steamworks Exalts, which is really cool. Do we think that's going to happen? No. But, you know, we'll see. You know what? I should probably have been picking these things up. Kind of want to see what they give you. Ah, nice. 2nd Exalt. Sweet. Good start. Oh. What the fuck? Why does it look like that? That's cool. Is that supposed to be a, what, like a fucking vid pot? That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Huh. Alright, well, hopefully we're about to join into the next Cogbold and see a, +1 exaltation. What the fuck is that? Oh, yeah. Alright, here we go, here we go. This is gonna be amazing. Holy shit, it worked! Nice! Alright, 2 keys gave us 5 exalts. That's pretty fucking wild. Whatever. We got... whatever. I did the math. There's no way that we can get a 2nd one. Well, I mean, we could if we got lucky with the exalts, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want to do Steamworks, so we're out of there. We got some stuff out of it. Yeah, we got some more tier 13s for us to feed. Let's go see... yeah, also I want to go back to Void Realms. I want to go get some of those done. I'm 4 out of 10. I want to plug away at that. Alright, let's look. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, that would have been nice to know. Probably would have gone and done more. Okay, good to know. That's... I wish I had known about that. I wish I had known that was there. That's okay. Not a big deal. You know what? I completely forgot about the crucible. Holy shit. I completely forgot about this. Yeah, let's turn that on. Oh my god. I completely fucking forgot that existed. Whoops. That probably would have been pretty nice. Whoops. Okay, sick. Yeah, let's see if that loot drop helps us. Probably won't. Would have been nice to know while we still had loot boost. That sucks. Either way, we're currently at, what, 7 out of 10 on our Void Exalt? Nice. Yeah. Okay, I don't really know how much longer I want to keep doing these. Not just, like, today, but also for, like, the remainder of the season. I'm content with only having 2 Exalts. I don't really have a goal for Exalts, per se. And I don't know, the problem is I feel like you don't really get the ball rolling on Exalts until around 10,000 fame, and that's when it kind of starts to keep going. Yeah, right now we're at a pretty miserable 2. I want to try to at least get some fungals. I feel like we're going to really struggle to do halls, shatters, and nests. Nests aren't really worth it anymore, that the engravings don't exist. I found that people don't really do a lot of nests anymore, which is a shame because nests are so good for Exalts and for fame. But that's fine. We'll try. I do think the majority of our exalts on this are going to be from 03. I do think that if we're going to go for attack exalts, it'll probably be through spec pens or moonlights. I don't really see us getting many through shatters. People don't really seem to be doing shatters anymore, which, I mean, I get why. HP scaling kind of fucked it. But shatters are a consistently valuable dungeon across this account, which is a bit of a shame. Pretty much every single character, if not every character, shatters are a massively important part of the endgame equipment, especially as I talked about with the priest. Robe characters, I really like Twilight Shroud. It's a really good defensive item, especially combined with Source Stone. You have a lot of opportunity there. But yeah, I mean, for now, I'm kind of content with just plugging along. My main goal with this character is fame. Exalts, obviously, you're going to get along the way, but I want to try and hit Legendary as soon as possible. And I know that the typical limiting reagent with that is the 50,000 fame that we talked about required for the Fuse and for the Pet Yard upgrade. That's the issue. Also, what are these red flames? I don't know what they are. I assume it was like an Awaken modifier, but I really don't know. Either way, yeah, definitely the fame is going to be the highest hurdle. Right now we're sitting at around 10k, assuming I use about half of that to max out the pets required. That means that we still need another 45,000 fame to if I died right now, I'd have 10k. Always when I talk about fame, always assume it's right now. That means that we need to hit Tunnel Rat and 5 stars on Priest in order to enter Archer with a legendary pet. If we hit 15k on this, or somewhere around there, that would be great. I'm going to try and have as many characters as possible hit Tunnel Rat. It's just that extra 5,000 fame is really, really significant. So we just kind of got to get lucky with that and just sit in East for a little while. Ooh, that could have been bad right there. Yeah, we just got to kind of sit in East and wait for people to pop the dungeons we need. Right now, I think the only real one we're missing is Tomb. If we get a Tomb complete, we can take care of everything else pretty easy. Hey, holy shit. Word? Nice. Okay, that's sweet. It's good to have. We're doing pretty good. Oh, did I just put a message in chat? Lol. Okay. Adventurer 2, was that 1200 fame I just saw? 1600. Wow. Okay, nice. That's a lot. Shame, by the way, that we were doing a void event on Wizard. Also, here's all the various old tops that we've gotten from different dungeons. Steamworks, obviously, in there, but also some of the other ones. Voids, rather. And then we got a Helm Rune. So we're doing pretty good there. We're about to get our second Exalt. Man, we're doing well. Oh, okay, back to back. Sweet. Okay, quality 1 Void Quiver. Sweet. Man, okay. Obviously, it's availability heuristic, but we have done 2 Voids with Crucible, and both of them have given us a white. So, also the EXP bonus. What was it? 10%. Yeah, that's pretty good. I do kind of wish that we had that from the start. Damn. All right. There's our second Exalt. And I feel good about us taking a break from doing voids for now. What server are we in? Are we in East? Wow, okay. Did we just dodge the queue at that party? It's crowded, so I wish they would fix this issue where it doesn't match up what server you're in. Either way, if someone happens to pop a tomb, that would be lovely. We're at 4k, by the way. Nice. Yeah, 3 Exalts. What else do we need for Tunnel Rat? I'm definitely going to miss on the first scroll through. Oh, I guess we should also look into doing cults. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see. Spider Den. And Tomb. Oh, that's it. We only need a Spider Den and a Tomb. We've already done a Shatters. We don't need that for that dungeon complete. We are going to have to do a high-tech terror and a thicket, which I am dreading. But imagine if we get a penetrating blast in 1 thicket. That fucking spell is so sick. Well, speaking of a thicket complete, didn't get anything out of it, but, you know, we're done. South 3 Cronus seems to be an O3 as well. Let's look at that party. Oh. Tree. Yoink. Alright, let's do this. Oh, yeah. Duh. Have we done a manor? Nope. Missed that the first time. Okay, yeah. Also, beginning to notice, yeah, I mean, we haven't really had much in the way of robes. Obviously, a tier 6 spell would be kind of nice, too. But I think we're at the point now where we don't really need... got a little close there, buddy. We don't really need the on-hit armor anymore. Intellect would be nice. Yeah, and I guess a higher tier spell also. But yeah, I really, really want to go get our Tunnel Rat soon. And then I guess we need to go do an Encore and a high-tech Terror as well. Have we done a Reef, actually? It's a good question. No. Okay, that sucks. Did we just get nothing? Okay. Just fucking spoke that out of the air, didn't I? Alright. It's really lame. Yeah, I guess the only thing we really lose here is... Oh, don't we also lose the mana? Because it's... life by 12% of bonus mana. So we go from 894 to 891. Whew, alright, that's not really a loss. Okay, sweet, let's see what we got. That sucks. What the fuck does Stellar Ascend do? Let's put it on our Source Stone. Honestly, let's find out. What did that do? What did that do? Hang on. Is it just like a bigger chance of certain weights? What is the Stellar Ascend? Oh. Should have looked that up. You can only use it on weapons. That's so funny. Yeah, alright, well, I guess we're never gonna know what that does. That's so fucking funny. Alright, well, I mean, hey, extra health is extra health, and we only got one Exalt. That's nice. Okay, well, thanks for the extra, what, 17 health? I'll take it. Oh, sick. Nice. What are we losing? Let's see. What are we losing? Lot of health. 885, 918. Yeah, it's like 30 health. Okay. Honestly, I kind of think I'm fine with that. I mean, 885 is still a lot of health. I think I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. And I know it's only a pretty minor upgrade in terms of the spell, but whatever. It's fine. I'm cool with it. We got to keep moving forward. Oh, all right. Well, thanks. There goes that. Okay, nice. Our set looks a lot nicer with an Elodit. I don't even know why we still have the tier 9 spell blade. Whatever. That's not even worth feeding. Damn, that would have been crazy if we went from 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. Oh well, that's okay. Ooh, account level. And we missed Shatters and Vet Halls. That sucks. Okay, do either of these matter? We'll go with green. That's the only one, right? Yeah, none of this else is really useful. Oh, I guess a 2% loot drop is fine. We're getting pretty close to our 4th star. And a single Exalt. Alright, lovely. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll do one of these things. I mean, we don't gain much from it. I don't remember this thing having great drop rates. And nothing it can drop is useful, I don't think. But, again, feed power. Why not? Oh. 400 feed power, don't really need that. I guess if we ever need an extra 30 health, like if we end up dropping into some Shatters, hey, it's pretty nice. I'll take it. Oh, wait, because of the mana, it's 1 extra health. Oh, that's so lame. All right, this should be our 4th star. Sweet. Given the fact that that's generally our goal, I'm feeling pretty good about that. We'll see if we hit 10k this episode. We're only like halfway there, but your fame does kind of tend to snowball 1 equipment bonuses. Whoa, it's not. Oh, hey, white bag. Sweet. Oh, pleasant little surprise. Okay, sweet. Yeah, 4 stars, and there we are. Good amount of feed power to boot. All right, well, I mean, we're pet stasis anyways, so like the only real challenge here is the crucible. Yeah, let's give this a whirl. In terms of what we can gain from this, ironically enough, I mean, Kimono would be good, obviously. But in terms of Exalts, given the short shelf life of these characters, getting like a single mana Exalt isn't great, seeing as we're probably not going to be doing that many Voids. Attack is, like we had mentioned earlier, a bit of a mixed bag, just because, I mean, no one really does Shatters. Short shelf life means, oh, let's, what are we doing? What are we doing, huh? What am I doing? What's my damage? Let's just wait for it to come back around. Short shelf life means we can't really afford to wait around forever for Shatters or Spec Pens. So we'd have to do a continual amount of Moonlights with Miko Finales in order to get attack Exalts. So we're really kind of hoping for a Genji Finale here. And then, obviously, the actual Kimono would be sick. Watch Genji first. Okay. The one thing that we certainly don't want is a Kaguya Finale. We don't really need the extra mana Exalts because we're not going to be doing enough Voids to capitalize. Unless we want to. Honestly, I could change my mind and go back and do 15 Void Realms because they do them quite quickly. They do them quite quickly, so we could definitely go and do 15 more of those. It would take a little while, but it is an option. Let's put a pin in that. Actually, we may want to do the remaining 4 flame. Lol. We may want to do the 15 void realms for that. No, it's not a bad idea. Well, all right. We can always hope for a kimono, and I guess this is one less void realm we need to do. Should we take that path? Let's lock in here a little bit. I don't like Genji at all, so I'm actually kind of fine with the fact that we have to deal with less of him. Oh, shit! Yo! Nice! Holy fuck! Holy shit, that's awesome! Holy shit! Nice. Wow, yeah, okay. We're just gonna live forever, I guess. What's the health difference? 902? Fucking 7 health. Okay. Nice! Man, I'm thrilled about that. Wow. We're in... That's awesome. That works so well with Source Stone. We heal so much health. Man, if we weren't Crucible, we'd be in good shape. Man, I mean, even with Crucible, that's incredible. Holy fuck, nice. Alright, we haven't registered the alt yet, but, ooh, V, whatever. Yeah, let's do this. It's obviously a normal Shatters. We popped loot tier, an hour of it, not like it does anything, but, maybe we'll get some good fortune. I don't think so. Hello? What are we looking for from this? Mantle would be cool. Tether would be incredible. Rubber banding is bad. The Exalts. Yeah, Mantle's a really good regenerative item. That would be good. Other than that, peace and love, I guess. Okay, well, damage is looking a little rough, but I see no reason why we wouldn't, stick it out anyways. Maybe it's just because we're getting some questionable people for this Sentinel fight. I'm definitely not, playing my best either. But I'm more than willing to stick this out just to try and see how the latter two fights go. Yeah, that's our second tower right there. And we've had an entire phase chain. This is looking pretty rough. Oh, shit! Nice! Quality 4! That sucks. Nice. Holy fuck. Anything good? No! Okay, well, we'll definitely need to re-roll this. Or low-key fucking feed it. I mean, Water Robe's good enough. It does what we need it to. And we need any way to keep ourselves alive at this point when we have a mediocre pet. Though an argument could be made for the fact that the Crucible healing nerf means that Water Robe isn't worth using, and we might as well go for a higher roll on the intellect. But I think I'm gonna probably be a bit more pragmatic and feed it. Yeah, for a while I wasn't really sure how I felt about that change of Archmage dropping the tier 14s. Given our current situation, we kind of need as much feed power as possible, so I'm not complaining. I am a little upset that I didn't get a tier 13 Morningstar, or I'm sorry, Shitgibbon, Spellblade, because I like the Spellblades a lot, so that probably would have been pretty cool. Wow, okay, this is getting really bad really fast. You need to die. Alright. And yeah, last one is, yeah, bottom right. Okay, sweet. Yeah, the Archmage fight wasn't too bad. Sentinel is not fun. I mean, it never has been. I've never liked the Sentinel fight. Don't know a lot of people who do. Like, it's cool. I mean, obviously, the Sentinel fight's really sick, but it's fucking stressful. And the modern HP scaling means that, that sucks. Very nervous about the first half of King, obviously. I don't feel... How the fuck did I live that? Holy shit. Okay. That should have been it. And ST maybe? No. Wow. That gladiator shit killed me. This is about to be scary as fuck, the first half of this fight. Damn. That sucked. That sucked a lot right there. Yeah, that sucked. We got cornered because of the crystal. Yeah. That's really bad, because if we're in any amount of danger during, Cursed, then we're probably gonna have to bail. And as much as the attack exalt from Archmage was nice, I'm really here for the life exalt. That sucked. I mean, I'm just flat out impressed I didn't die. It was totally my fault. Should have had a bit more foresight about what was about to happen. But, yeah, that blew. This guy DM'd me. I know, motherfucker. I was at a bad angle. I was working on it. That was fucking stressful. Let's see what we got for all of that. Right. Okay. That's great. I mean, I guess I deserve that for PvPing their Abyss, but still. Ugh, God, that was a fucking stressful king fight. Oh, backpack extender. That's interesting. Cool. I mean, we got an intellect out of it. It's 1,000 feet power. Well, didn't get anything out of it, but there is our first fungal exalt. Let's go take a little peek, see what else is going on. That's number 3. Yoink. Okay. And assuming nothing horrific happens, this is our first O3 Exalt 2. Cool. So we're definitely not going to hit 10k this episode. Nowhere near. I think I'm going to probably go for about 7k and I'll bail. And the next episode will be split between the remainder of this season and the beginning of next, where we'll work with this. Yeah, and we'll just see how far we get on this character. Don't think this thing's going to live past, like, what would be episode 5. Just because, yeah. But yeah, 16.5k, and we still have Tunnel Rat. Pretty good. If we get Tunnel Rat and we get like up to around like 10k or whatever before something bad happens, then we're well set towards our Priest Death giving us a legendary. Which okay, really a second one? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Well, cool. There is our Life Exalt. We're up to 5 Exalts now. Let me see if cool. There is a party. All right. We'll probably sit down and do some void rooms for about half an hour, and then we'll wrap it up. Also, I'm going to put the extender on this character because this is going to be our vault character, and even after the season ends, I'm gonna try and leave a character slot open so that in the future, when we need to transfer items over to this, then we can just make one of the seasonal characters non-seasonal. So if we get some cool shit on it, we can just make it non-seasonal and move it all over. But yeah, we are running a little low on inventory just because of that. I could just make another character and then just, feed all of its items first and delete it. We would lose the backpack, but we wouldn't use the backpack anyways because it'd be on non-seasonal, if that makes sense. So we'll see. Either way, yeah, we'll probably do about half an hour voids and then end the episode. I know we're falling pretty short of where we wanted to be, but that's fine. Hey! Cool. Kind of find it funny how we still haven't had a better spell blade, but no big deal. Yeah, not really a lot going on here, and a lot of voids. So we've got about 15 minutes left, but I think I'm gonna call it early here. We're at 6.5k. We're doing pretty good. Let's see if this thing gives us a. That would have been fucking hilarious. Oh, never mind. There's one more. Me when I lie. Okay, we'll do that last void and then we'll call it. Wow. All right, that sucks. Yeah, cool. Okay, so I had a little bit of a change of heart about how we want to do this. First off, let's throw this out. That's too low feed power. Everything else is, yeah, more than fine. Had a bit of a change of heart. I do actually think I'm about how long this thing's going to be alive for. If we don't die naturally, I think when I hit the point that, excluding marks and these sorts of things, this character is already full. We could get a second spell and a ring, but once this and this other wizard that we're about to make, and I'll put a backpack on. Once these are entirely full and my vault is entirely full of items, I think that's it. And then I guess we have this as well. So yeah, once it turns non-seasonal, I'll pop this too. So do I think that I'm going to die before that happens? Yes, 100%. There is no planet that we live that long. Because look at how much shit we'd have to fill. We need to fill like 9, 12, 15, 24 plus 15, so about 40-ish. And then an additional 16 after that. So we need about 60 items. There's no way we're going to get 60 items. Unless voids just keep fucking gobbling these things down our throat. Before we die naturally. But if we somehow manage to fill everything up, 1, we're going to be dying with a fuck ton of fame, and 2, Yeah, we should be good to hit legendary. So, whatever happens first, either every single feasible slot that we have is full, or we get insta-killed in the Shatters. This inventory alone is enough to satisfy a lot of our. We could probably, from there, get entirely to a rare pet, like a second rare. Given the fact that, do we have any other uncommons? We do. Okay, well, we have two uncommons. Let's just double check that nothing else has any levels on it. No. Yeah, so we have two uncommons. So right away, we're decent progress towards that. I think that inventory, I'm not really going to do the math on it. I could easily. It's on RotMG. I could see how much feed power we need to max an uncommon. You know what? Actually, fuck this. Pet feeding. RotMG. Let's go look. Let's go see how much we need. To max a rare, you need 39,000 feed power. 39,000. Wait, really? That feels interesting. Okay, wow. So we're... Oh, wait. I'm sorry. To max a rare. To max an uncommon, we need 8,500. Yeah, this is fucking 8,500 feed power. Yeah, hell yeah, it is. Like, 2 items here is like a fucking quarter of that. Yeah, so we're definitely going to max a rare off of... Or max 2 uncommons off of this inventory alone. And then to max our 2 rares, we need about 40,000 feed power on top of that. So pretty much every single remaining item that we have, or every available inventory space that we have, would have to be filled with something that is around 1,000 feed power, because we have a decent amount of progress on this. What I'm saying is that it's possible. I mean, if it's all filled with tier 13s, let's just do the math. Let's just assume another 40. 40 times 650. I can definitely do this math in my head, but I'm not going to. That's 26,000. So that's, yeah, a little over half a rare pet. Just based on, like, this inventory right here and whatever amount we get from this. Yeah, 16, 20. Yeah, that's 40 right there. Okay, so... Wait, does the non-seasonal vault start with 8 or does it start with 16? I thought I started with 8. If it starts with 16, then we get 24, because this started with 16. So that'd be 24. That's 48 items. 650 times 48. $31,200. So that would be enough to almost max our second rare. And then the remaining items that we have on this would probably push us over on this. So we could definitely, if this character lives long enough, fuse a legendary. Is that going to happen? No. That is literally just best case scenario. If we live long enough to the point where we feel like we have to kill this character because we are out of space, we will get legendary off of fucking wizard. That's not going to happen. It'll probably happen after priest. But every single, hour that this character lives longer is just a better odds of us getting legendary on Archer. So, with that being said, that's it for this episode. Next episode, I'm going to try to push for the remaining 15,000 fame. We've got about 2 days left in the season, and we're going to use that to maybe do a lot more void realms. That's our best option for feed power anyways, and they give about 90 fame apiece. So we could technically hit 15k off of only voids, but we would basically fully exalt. Which is possible, but we'll probably do a little bit of ecological variability. But next episode's going to be a big crunch time. We're going to try and hit 15k on this, and we probably won't. We'll probably fall short. We'll probably only hit like 12k or something. But yeah, we're doing really good. 5 exalts. Our equipment is excellent. I got no complaints. Thank you guys so much for coming. If you have enjoyed, let me know, and I'll see you all later.